Hey folks, picture this. You're staring down a dusty back road at dawn, heart pounding, convinced that one rig could swallow every wild road trip you've ever dreamed up and spit them out begging for more. But what if I told you Mitsubishi's brewing a beast for 2026 that'll flip the script on what a compact SUV can do smarter than your old man's toolbox, greener than that forgotten six-pack in the cooler, and priced like it's daring you to say no? Stick around, because by the end, I'll spill if this XFORCE is the game changer that LL have you ditching the daily grind for gravel glory, or just another shiny tease that'll leave you broken bored. Man, I've been knee-deep in engines since I could barely see over the hood tinkering with my Pop S72 Plymouth on weekends, chasing that rumble like it was the last beer at a bonfire. Back then, cars weren't just metal, they were lifelines, hauling us through storms and sunsets without a whimper. That's the vibe here on the channel. No fluff, just raw road wisdom from a guy who's logged more miles than most folks have bad dates. We're talking the soul of the drive, the creak of suspension on a rutted trail, the whisper of tires biting asphalt like a loyal dog. If you're the type who geeks out over torque curves or curses a finicky carburetor, pull up a seat. Today, we're cracking open the 2026 Mitsubishi XFORCE, that feisty little crossover that's got the auto world's tongues wagging. Is it worth your hard-earned cash? Let's roll through the guts of it, easy as easing off the clutch. First off, let's talk bones. This ain't your grandpa's tin can on wheels. The XFORCE rides on Mitsubishi's tried-and-true platform, the same backbone that props up the Xpander MPV, but they've juiced it up for 26, like a hot rodder swapping in a stroker kit. Now, slide under the hood, and here's where the heart starts thumping. For 2026, Mitsubishi's whispering about a mild hybrid Twistia, that gasoline-electric tag team that's been lighting up the Outlander lineup. We're eyeing a 1.5-liter turbo, four-banger, the same fire breather. They snuck into the Eclipse Cross, cranking out around 160 horses and 250 pound-feet of twist mated to a 48-volt mild hybrid system for that extra kick without the full EV hangover. It's not gonna smoke a Hellcat off the line, but it'll hustle through traffic with a smooth shove, sipping fuel like it's on a diet figure, 35 to 40 mpg combined. Easy, based on what they've teased. Remember, the old Padros, indestructible, diesel heart. This is that spirit, electrified. Quiet launches from stops. Regen braking that feels like the earth's giving back a little love. And drive modes, gravel, mud, snow, plus a sports setting that wakes it up like chugging espresso selectable via a dial that begs you to twist it. It's got active yaw control standard, too, that Mitsubishi magic, keeping your tail from stepping out on a slick curve. Hell, in my younger days, I'd have killed for that on those rain-slicked mountain passes. Hop inside, and it's like they read my mind practical magic without the pretentious leather and wood nonsense. Dash is clean, driver-focused, a 12.3-inch digital cluster that flips views like flipping through a greasy shop manual. Paired with a 9-inch touchscreen that's wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto ready. No fumbling with cords while you're dodging deer seats. Plush buckets up front with heat and lumber that hug you like an old flannel. Folding flat in back for 1,200 liters of cargo, space enough to stuff in kayaks. Coolers, and that guitar you swear you'll learn. Safety's baked in deep. Adaptive cruise that actually thinks ahead. Lane keep assist, that's more nudge than nag. Blind spot warnings with cross-traffic brakes, and a 360 camera setup for parking tighter than a drum. Off-the-wall nugget. They've got this MiPilot semi-autonomous system, evolved from Rallytech, that handles highway slogs so you can sip coffee and plot the next detour. It's not Tesla fancy, but it's got that Japanese reliability built to last. Not to impress your neighbor's Instagram price, the gut punch. Starting around $24,000 for the base GLX trim, climbing to $28,500 for the loaded SEL, with the hybrid goodies and panorama sunroof. That's a hair pricier than a base Corolla Cross, but you're getting a WD standard, that hybrid edge, and Mitsubishi's 7-year warranty that laughs at rust and recalls. In spots like the Philippines or Thailand, where the XFORCE already rules the roost, it's hovering near 1.5 million pesos, about $26,000 for the gas version, with the HEV bumping it to $30,000-ish. Release eyes on early 2026 rollout, hitting US lots by Q1 after ASEAN debuts late last year. Mitsubishi's playing coy, but with their Momentum 2030 plan dropping fresh iron yearly. This ain't vaporware, it's revving up now. So, is the 2026 X-Airs worth it? Damn right, if you're craving a sidekick that's tough as nails. Sips the pump like a gentleman and won't nickel and dime you on fixes. It's the evolution of everything I loved about the old Delica Sanfusi adventure, in a package that fits your garage and your wallet. But here's the kicker, in a world force-feeding us bloated trucks and battery behemoths, does grabbing one mean you're finally ditching the cubicle for the horizon, or just swapping one cage for another? Hit the comments what's your next road whisper telling you. Smash like if this fired you up. Sub for more grease-stained truths. and share with that buddy who's still driving a minivan. Drive safe out there. Life's too short for boring wheels. See you on the blacktop.